Everyone out there in YouTube land, Comic Order 410, Matt, finally doing my response to Hulk's Big Toes subscriber contest. And I want to start this off by sincerely apologizing to him, man. I've been BSing on making this video. If it's too late to enter, don't bother entering me. I feel really bad, and I want to apologize. I've been BSing on it, and the reason is there's a question or two I couldn't really answer. I tried to find some pictures, but couldn't. So I'm going to answer the questions a little out of order. But first I want to say Hulk's Big Toe, he is a cool cat from across the pond. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, check out his channel. You know, he loves Marvel, but you know, Hulk and Marvel obviously, but he loves comics. And he said something one time that really resonated with me about why I like the YouTube community. I'm 37, and my age, a lot of my friends that collect comics don't collect them anymore, and it's cool when you get that wow moment when you're reading a book or you buy something cool that you can hop online and discuss it with people who are just as into it still as you are, and that's what brings us together from all different sides of the pond, all different countries, cultures, races, and creeds. That's what's cool about YouTube. People like Hulk's Big Toe and all the other guys that take this place and put out positivity and courtesy and positive reinforcement, and they take time and money and books out of their collection to do these giveaways, and that's just cool as hell, man, because it isn't cheap if somebody outside your country wins to ship it to them, and we know that, and we appreciate it. So check out Hulk's Big Toes channel, and I'm going to answer these questions a little out of order because I don't have answers for two of them. The first one is your favorite YouTuber or YouTuber that's undersubscribed. I'm fairly new to the community, only about 2 months, but it's amazed me how many people there are on YouTube that love comic books, how cool they all seem to be. Everybody is so polite and positive and courteous to each other, and everybody gives, you know, positive reinforcement and good comments. You don't see a lot of negativity. You see a lot of positivity, and that's what I like about it. And so many people welcomed me right off the bat. You know, guys like Hippie and Why Not Art from day one were nice to me, and I met so many other. It's too many to name, but you know, Boba and Thomas and Roger 69501 and you know Boba Fett and Fool Killer and Ravage and Hero Hunter and DaCosta and just so many William, Call of Duty 420, so many I'm forgetting, and I apologize if I forget anybody. I'm subscribed to a lot of people now, and everybody, and I mean everybody, has been totally cool. So I appreciate each and every person that takes time to share their videos and comment on each other's videos. Really, really mean that. And so I just say, you know, pretty much anybody you see on my list that doesn't have a lot of subscribers, check out their channel, because most of them are really cool. And you know, I'm meeting new people every week on here that are just so nice and so positive. And it's really awesome that a place like YouTube, where you have a lot of people hurling insults and racial slurs behind the safety of the anonymity of their keyboard, and then you have these other people in the comic community that use it for nothing but positivity and you know and good things and being respectful, and you know what, it benefits the hobby and the industry to have people like that out there. All they do is attract more positive people, and it's great. So check out all those channels and check out Hulk's Big Toe. So yeah, I don't know who to really say, but check out everybody if you can. On my list, there's a lot of good people, and if I forgot to mention anybody, I apologize. I really do value everyone who subscribes to me or watches my videos or comments, or the videos you put up for me to watch. You know, I really I look forward to it every day, checking out everybody's new videos. It's really cool. Even if I don't take the time to comment on them, I've watched a lot of these videos, and you know, sometimes you watch them at work, you don't have time to comment, and I'm just watching them on a quick break, or you know, whatever. So that's my first answer I'm kind of avoiding. The second answer, I'm going to take them out of order, that I'm sort of avoiding is the embarrassing comic book photo. I didn't really have any because I don't dress up for cons or anything, but I dressed up as superheroes and stuff so many Halloweens, and one Halloween, I know I had like a custom Spider-Man costume. I had some pretty cool costumes. My mom would hook up for me sometimes. Everyone had those cheap ones with the plastic masks with the rubber bands, but I had some pretty cool ones, but I couldn't find any of those pictures, so sorry about that too. The next question I'm going to tackle here is 5 comic characters you would like to invite to dinner. And the first one, I didn't pull out one of his books, I forgot. I'd have Wolverine there, just to drink beer. But I've always wanted to see what some of these beautifully rendered comic book ladies would look like in real life. And one's Vampirella, if I knew she wouldn't attack me. And we've actually gotten to see, you know, I've loved all the different artists' renderings of hers over the years. So many great artists have worked on her. But we've seen live models dress up as her, so you kind of get an idea. And they even had a movie, I think it was Julie Strain that was in it. The movie was horrible, but Vampirella would be one. Sorry, Spidey, but Mary Jane would be another. I've always had a thing for redheads. I think it's because I'm part Irish and Scottish, but I wasn't really satisfied with Kirsten Dunst playing Mary Jane, and I don't mean as an insult to her because she's a good actress, but she's not a redhead, and the dye job they did on her hair didn't look good. It was really bland and blah, and she didn't look like what I picture Mary Jane to look like. Sorry. That's me. I'm sticking to it. Another would be Firestar from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. And it could be her or Wonder Woman, especially if Wonder Woman was Linda Carter. Sorry, you might get the boot there, Firestar, but she's in for now. Last but not least, again, if I knew she wouldn't kill me, Red Sonja. And I just love, even though it's the 25-cent issue 0 cover, I just love Greg Land's rendering of her. He did so much good work. He's one of my favorite artists, but I'm going to go ahead and say it truthfully, didn't like his recent work on Iron Man too much. Didn't impress me like his old stuff did. There it is. I said it. I don't know what the difference is, but I also really despise Iron Man's new mask. I really don't like the new costume they gave him. Like Hippie said, they always got to mess with stuff, and sometimes you don't need to. But as usual with me, I can't just give one answer. It says, what is your favorite single issue? And, you know, I'm assuming we're not counting prestige formats like The Killing Joke and stuff, because that would be up there. But one I couldn't find, I know I have a raggedy copy somewhere, maybe at my parents' house, was the original Treasury edition of Superman vs. Spider-Man. Just a huge part of my childhood. Couldn't find that. So I'm going to do 4 or 5 here. This is an honorable mention. Would be that Superman Spider-Man Treasury edition. And Uncanny X-Men 137. This is the double-sized finale to the Dark Phoenix saga. I really love that story. That's a great one. And the Claremont Byrne run was a huge part of my childhood. It was almost like legendary status, because at the time those books were so hot, and, you know, a back issue like a year old would run you, $10-15. So it was really something I was in awe of it as a kid. And when I picked it up and saw the art and read the stories, I understood why. 2 Hulk books here. Obviously 340, the McFarlane issue with Hulk and Wolvie. That's a great one. But this is a really, really underrated one. And I love this story. And I don't want to do a spoiler for the people who haven't read it, but I believe Jeff Purves did the art. But Dr. Doom orchestrates a fight between the Grey Hulk and the Thing. And they fight. It's not one of these comic book things. I mean, there is kind of a twist in the story, like I said, I'm not going to reveal. But it's not one of these comic books where they fight a little bit and then, oh, we have a misunderstanding, let's team up and fight the villain, and you don't see a winner. They go at it, they brawl epically. I recommend people pick up Incredible Hulk 350 and read it. It's very cheap, great read. Again, these would have to be my top 2 if you're not counting prestige formats. This Amazing 33... the story meant so much to me as a kid. It was just like, it summed up why Spidey is great in one issue, the humanistic side of him. And Steve Ditko's at his best in this issue. Just beautifully rendered from beginning to end. One of my favorite single issue stories, Amazing Spider-Man 33. and this, I might have to say this is it. I love Alan Moore's run on Swamp Thing, as you know, and Swamp Thing Annual 2, where he goes to hell after Abigail. This, in my opinion, is the greatest single issue story out there. That's my opinion. You may not agree with it, but I'm sticking to it. My opinion, greatest single issue story in comics, Swamp Thing Annual number 2 by Alan Moore. So I'm sticking to that. But I just want to again apologize to Hulk's Big Toe. I was trying to get stuff together to answer your question as best I could, but couldn't. And if I pass the deadline date, you don't even have to enter me, man. Again, I feel bad for taking so long. And thank you for being so generous as to do this contest. And everyone, good luck in this contest. All of you take care, and happy comic reading.